Your broadcast partner alongside Joe Ramil. And Joe, thanks for stopping by. Also an assistant coach. We appreciate you coming up and spending time with us in the booth.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me here. I'm really excited, and it's a pleasure having me here.
So we have an interesting situation here with this boys volleyball kind of starting up here around the peninsula. There's just 2 teams now, or 3 teams, along with San Mateo, Aragon, and Mills. And we're hoping to get at least 1 or 2 more, and then we can form a league.
Right. Yeah, we are trying very hard to get a league together so we can play within our realm.
I was talking with the head coach from Mills, your brother, David Ramil, and they call him Coach Ram, and he's been trying to tap into all of his resources to try to get at least 1. He told me it was either 1 or 3 more, so you have an even amount of teams and you can have a balanced schedule. So what we have is 2 independents facing off tonight. Aragon with an overall record of 8 and 19. They played 27 matches, while Mills has played just 9. They come in with a record of 1 and 8. One of the top players for Mills will be senior outside hitter or middle blocker. That is Eric Wong. And their setter, Harag Aristakesian. Is that how you pronounce it, Harag?
Harag, yes, that's correct.
And he's just a sophomore, also the team captain. I was watching him in warm-ups. He's quite good.
He's, we pulled him from a basketball team, and he definitely showed a lot of talent, a lot of promise, and so far he's been picking up everything that coach has had to offer, and he was able to climb to that captain position very quickly.
Wears number 15 out there, and on the season he has 41 assists, which of course leads the team.
Yes, he is our setter on our team, so that is all those assists are him coming from being able to set the ball and having other players connect.
And he's assisting guys like Anton Liu, who wears number 11. Fairly small in stature, boy, but he's got quite a lift.
Yes, he does. 9
kills this season. As we're underway here, Mills in their scarlet, and it's Aragon in black, and they get the dump. They take a 1-0 lead. It's best 3 out of 5 games. Each game is up to 25. You have to win by 2. Serving for Aragon, that was Kiernan Manu. And there's a point for the Vikings. Serving for Mills, Anton Liu, who we talked about in the open, 9 kills. 5 aces, and this one is played live by the Dons. Aristakesian with the set, and we'll give the kill to Fred Choi.
Fred Choi.
One great note about this MCTV Sports production today, Joe, is we are streaming live. This is the first time we have gone live in the history of MCTV Sports, and I've been with the program for at least 10 to 12 years, and our general manager and chief engineer Randy Sahai, along with Andy Pittman, have been working very hard and very closely with the Mills production crew, and they're able to get this streaming live. So anybody can tune in right now and see this.
That's exciting news.
Very exciting. 3-1, the Vikings lead here in game 1. Still serving, that is Anton Liu. Aristakesian. And Austria, that's Brian Austria. He's a junior. 3 kills on the season.
It was a great wall by Aragon, but
Mills off to a good start today. There's a kill credited to Enzo Fuenzalida for Aragon. Make it 4-2. So, Joe, what do you think are some of the difficulties in trying to start a new program? This is Mills' first year, and I'm sure you've had some difficulties trying to get everything together.
Right. I, being the assistant coach, I didn't have to deal with all that stress, but I heard a lot from the head coach, Coach Ram, that just getting people to call, like setting up games was extremely difficult for an independent team trying to fit into a league schedule. Finding players was also pretty difficult, but we were able to pick the most motivated from the school. Man.
Well, it seems that the Vikings have the right guy in place, and David Ramil, they call him Coach Ram, in his first year here, but he's got plenty of experience. He also coached the Mills girls JV team this year. There's a nice ace serve. And that comes from Fred Choi, wearing number 7. 7-2 Mills on top. Good judgment, good communication by the Mills back line. You know, Coach Ram also coached a high school in Italy from '99 to 2005. He coached a high school in Mexico from '05 to '08. Coached a junior college in Panama City Beach in Florida in 2008. That must have been nice. They also probably did a lot of beach volleyball there too, right?
Sure, he did a lot.
And also started a club in Kearsarge in the ABC Islands.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting. And also was a JV head coach for wrestling here at Mills in his first year.
He did do wrestling in high school and wanted to transfer his abilities, or at least reminisce on his abilities on wrestling.
So if any of his volleyball players give him a hard time, he'll put him in a headlock.
Right? Right.
10-2, Mills on top. He won't need a headlock if they keep playing this way. Aristakesian, the set to Liu. Anton. Mills is just really playing well here.
Right. That was a great hit by Anton from the back row. Followed his technique and did exactly what he had to do.
Surprised we haven't seen a timeout yet from Aragon. Good judgment again by Fred Choi. 12-2. Suspect we'll see an Aragon timeout soon from their head coach Deanne Halafia in her second year. Also coach club. Dons looking to try to change the momentum, but Mills is really set up. There's Wong with a dink, couldn't quite get on top of it. And there's another dump for Aragon. That's Jonathan Garcia Rivetta. And they finally are able to get a side out.
Very smart play by John. It was wide open. No one was there. Very smart play.
Serving for Aragon. That's Jason Pisa. And they get the point. Interesting with the Mills squad, none of the players have any volleyball experience.
Right. Oh, that is one stress that I failed to mention. Yeah, most of these players come from wrestling, basketball, cross country, track and field. no one has ever touched a ball before, or volleyball before.
Wow. More impressive about the program that Coach Ram is starting here. Getting a bunch of guys that have never played volleyball before, and they're getting it done out here. At a point, Aragon on a little bit of a run here. He's cut it to 12-5. And that's still Pisa with the serve. Mr. Kessian and Wong is a little bit short on the kill. Pisa, Morgan Liu. Good block for Aragon. Isaiah Martin. One note that Coach Holofia mentioned to me before the game, their best player, Artem Kozakov, is at a college class at CSM tonight, and actually their regular setter, Elias Plapper-Mio, is also not here this evening. Rista Kessian with the serve after the side out for Mills. Kill attempt goes into the net. Mills on top 14-7. Rista Kessian with the jump serve, left-handed. Nice dump off there. Dante Vercelli. 14-8 Vikings. Yeah, you mentioned they're playing all different sports. I love how Coach Ram listed that on the roster for us. You can mention the different sports that the Mills athletes excel in. Nice block there by Wong. He's a soccer goalie, I know that, from announcing a few of the soccer games. That's Wong again. Liu, Rista Kessian and Wong. And he finds that corner. Nicely placed there by Eric Wong. Senior, middle blocker. Excellent goalie for a talented Mills soccer team. That's Brian Austria serving for the Vikings. Nice retrieval. Going all the way near the stands. Noah Cito.
Great save by him. He put it right to the middle, and Eric Wong was able to handle it.
Austria to serve again. (17-8) Vikings here on top, and there's the timeout we were waiting for from Coach Holofia. And so we have our first break. 1-minute timeouts. So you gotta like, as an assistant coach, Joe, like what you're seeing so far from the Viking squad?
I am actually. They are playing a very different game. We've been practicing with them for days now because of the spring break, and yeah, they're taking everything that they learned from the spring break and applying it here today.
What do you think some of the areas that this particular squad needs to work on?
I would just have to say communication within the team. It's definitely almost there, but there could be a lot more talking. There's a lot of silent moments. Other than that, we've been trying to work on their skills one at a time. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
Yeah, no problem. That ball would have been out, but going into the net was Vercelli of Aragon, so Mills gets a break there. And they take the point coming out of the timeout. Austria the serve. Nice block by Wong. Very well done.
One of the things they did improve on was aggressiveness. That was something that we've been focusing for all this time to prepare for this Aragon game, and they're doing really well out there.
They certainly have come out aggressive today. Nicely placed kill there by Manu for the Dons, and they get the side out. Now, when you talk about aggressiveness, what exactly are you looking for? More aggressive at the net, or, you know, in addition to the communication part?
I would say just at the net, attacking the ball, and definitely getting there to dig the ball, to get it up for play. Everyone, past games, we've been like, when the ball's dropped in the middle, no one gets it, and everyone looks at each other. That is something that we've been trying to fix, and it's something that, well, we are fixing at the moment, and it's looking, they're getting better and better.
Wong with the serve. Just substituting in, that was Scott Becker for Aragon. Couldn't get that kill attempt to go over, and Wong will serve again, leading 21-9 here. Game 1. Mills looking for their second win of this season. And this would be a good one against a team that's won 8 games so far this year and have played 27.
Wow.
They got quite a schedule. Kill attempt there for Anton Liu. This comes up a little short. And this will be Vercelli serving for the Dons. Nice play at the net by the Dons. They're able to get the point. Manu, number 18 in the middle. It's a nice athletic. He got the block and then was able to keep it alive with the little hit.
All right. Very good save.
Boy, he really gets up, this Anton Liu. Unfortunate there. Boy, his vertical must be pretty high.
I know it's higher than mine, so he does get up there, and it's.
Boy, Cito can get up as well. It appears early on that Mills definitely is more athletic. Good set from Aristokesian, and a good save by Ty Gallegos into the game for the Dons. Nice block, combo block there. Choi along with Cito.
Right.
Cito to serve.
Great set.
Big lefty. He didn't need to set that one. Aristokesian just threw it home. 2 points away from game number 1 of the Vikings. Great service ace there from Cito. He had 3 coming into the game, and it's game point. Liu, Aristokesian, and Liu. One's Morgan, one's Anton. That's Fred Choi for Mills. Morgan Liu, Aristokesian, the big lefty, and it's right on the line. And Mills takes game 1, 25-14. Very impressive, Joe.
Very unexpected by Herog to change up the game.
We'd like to give the Chamber of Commerce big thanks for sponsoring MCTV coverage of this Mills boys volleyball match. The Chamber of Commerce is a non-profit association that promotes and supports the growth of business in Millbrae. The Chamber also provides information about great places to dine, shop, and stay when you're in Millbrae. If you'd like to join, contact millbrae.com or call 697-7324 for more information. Thanks again to the Millbrae Chamber of Commerce. Once again, we are live here streaming on MCTV Sports. Kenny Milch alongside Joe Ramil. Our referees today up on the stairs, Charles Lee, and the down ref is Kevin Reyes. Boy, Mills really was impressive. You talk about that aggressiveness and communication. They seem to kind of have it all going there in game one.
They're, yeah, it was definitely exciting to see that come into play in game one. Yeah, I'm just really
Coach Ram really has to work hard with these kids to not only teach them the skills, but the rules and the nuances of the game. And that, I imagine, has been a big challenge for both you and Coach Ram.
Right. One other challenge was trying to get them out of their other sports as well.
Right.
Particularly the wrestling team. I know they have been in wrestling mode the whole, well, they still are in wrestling mode and are taking they want to take shots to tackle other players, but we try to get them out of that habit.
Yeah, it looks like there's about 4 former wrestlers. Patrick Mullins, Brian Austria, Fred Choi, and Keith Ho. And one track and field performer, and it is currently track and field season, and that's Dan Hoffman. So is he doing double duty, or is he strictly doing volleyball now?
He's strictly doing volleyball right now. The one thing we can't get him out of is running, because in volleyball he's confined to a particular space, and he loves the out and running about, and that is been a struggle with him, but he was able to overcome it.
So when everybody's on a water break, he's running circles around the gym or something?
Right. He comes in. Well, it's funny, when we do practices, he does come in his track shorts and track shirt, and he tries to just jog the whole school, it looks like.
Then he wants a high jump over the net.
Right.
So just getting set, getting organized for game number 2. Once again, Mills with the game 1 victory, 25-14.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Our line judges today, Elizabeth Chan and Vivian Dang, holding the flags. Boy, it must be nice playing in this brand new facility. It sure is gorgeous.
It is. It's I think they just built it up this year, so yeah, everything is brand new. As you can see, the floors are sparkly, shiny, and yeah, it's a really big gym, and it was very nice to do practice in here.
I noticed when Aragon first came in, Coach Halafia, the first thing that she said, "This is the nicest gym in the entire PAL." Very first thing that came out of her mouth.
Yeah, so when I saw it the first time I came in to volunteer my time, I was like, wow, I have to try to get in here as a head coach of something or assistant coach.
Right.
And thankfully, my brother was able to come in here and land the head coach for the men's varsity team. And I was, thankfully, he brought me along to assist. Because this is a great gym.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We did a basketball doubleheader here, and the place was packed, and it was actually against Aragon as well.
Oh, wow.
And it was a great night for the Vikings. Both the varsity teams came up victorious. And boys' game sure was a surprise in terms of the deficit that they put Aragon in the first half. They were up by about 20 points in the first half. Oh, boy. What a great elevation kill by Anton Liu to start this off in game 2. Boy, he can really get up.
Yeah, he's coming formerly from basketball, and we've been working on his squats ever since.
Only a sophomore. Nicely done there in the middle. Fred Choi. Mills putting a statement, a message out there that game 1 wasn't a fluke. Aragon's going to need to bring their A game to get back in this. That serve was just long, so they'll get the side out. Serving for the Dons, Scott Becker. He's a junior. And right in the corner, nice serve.
That was a great spot.
Couldn't have walked over and dropped it any better than Coffin corner, they call it, right? Stay aggressive, stay aggressive. Coach Ram keeps on repeating that. You're right on, Joe, when you say that's one of his primary directives. Nicely done by the big lefty, Aristakesian. Side out for the Vikings. They lead here 3-2 in game 2. Here comes Patrick Mullins, senior. Patrick, a 3-sport star, now make it 4. Water polo, football, wrestling, and volleyball. Didn't know it was possible to play 4 sports, but he's doing it. From a very athletic family. Also Olivia, fine athlete herself, the sister. A lot of substitutions. And some confusion about the substitution. There's a little bit of confusion also before the second game started. Took a little while for the lineups to get set. I think everybody's kind of learning this as we go in terms of boys volleyball. There's a lift. And Aristakesian will serve. I know he had a brother that played basketball also on the boys team. Nice block. A dual block. Mullins was in there along with Brendan Fan. Now explain to the folks what they mean when the up ref, Charles Lee, signaled 2 fingers on that.
That's called a double. So I believe the setter, Aragon, he touched the ball 2 times, and the way that the refs can tell is that the ball spins wildly and is out of control. Well, not out of control, it's just touched 2 times.
Doesn't spin nicely, right?
Right.
Mullins with the kill. Set Aristakesian, and the Vikings tied it up. Aragon had just taken the lead. I believe that was their first lead of the match, and it was short-lived. Coach Ram stressing technique also. Constantly teaching, always a good sign of a head coach. Look at the lift. Anton Liu. Boy, he's got to have close to a 30-inch vertical.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there for the vertical testing, but as soon as I saw him jump, I was very impressed.
Nice kill there for Aragon. That was Vercelli. So they did a vertical leap testing.
Yes.
And did he have the highest score?
No, I think it was one of the taller players, but he was definitely up there competing with everyone else. I believe the highest jump we have out here is, ooh man, I can't recall. I don't think he's here today with us.
Nonetheless, he can get up. Becker with the hit. Into the net, side out, Aragon. That was Brennan Fan, the junior, also a wrestler. Good serve there for Aragon. That was Vercelli. Manu with a nice set. Sending it home was Jason Pisa. And the Dons have that lead again, 8-7. This game number 2 starting out much closer, more competitive than the first. There's Lou.
Aragon definitely picking up, playing a lot more smarter plays, playing it safe, and it's working for them.
From the back row, that was Austria. Tie up at the net. And they said Mills went over the net, so the point goes to Aragon. They should be up by 2. I believe the scoreboard is incorrect. And it is, they now have corrected it. So now they've taken a 3-point lead here, their biggest lead. Game 2 or for either game, for that matter. Nice dig back there by Gallegos for Aragon. Becker with the back hit. Tap back into the corner. Nicely done by Brendan Fan. Much needed point there. Aragon was on a little run.
All right.
Fan's going to serve, junior. Looking for his first ace of the season. Won't get it there. But he'll get the point. 10-9. Again, it's 3 out of 5. Each game's up to 25. We're in game 2 here on MCTV Sports, streaming live. A lot of excitement amongst our MCTV crew. Side out to the Dons. This is Manu with the serve.
Great serve.
Nice dig there by Cito, Zach Cito. We have Noah Cito and Zach Cito. Zach is the sophomore, number 6. Noah is the senior, number 19. Side out, Vikings. We also have 2 Lou's. Anton Lou, number 11, the sophomore, and Morgan Lou, number 1, the freshman.
Definitely a brotherly sport.
Yeah. Rista Kessian, boy, he's got quite a vertical himself.
Yeah, he does.
Nicely done. Hurrah. He's a sophomore captain, also a basketball player. Quick substitution. Anders Zhao, the freshman, in the white t-shirt for Aragon, just barely got in there. Rista Kessian, he's starting to feel it.
Yeah, he's being a left-handed setter makes him very dangerous up there in the front row. He's able to keep the other side honest, and he changes the game flow quite a bit.
And he turns his body well with a nice athletic move. He's in position to set, and then he'll just twist around, and all of a sudden he puts himself in a great kill position. Timeout, Aragon, and Coach Halafia sees this 3-point lead of hers change into a 2-point deficit. Mills has kind of grabbed that momentum back. Now, did you have a chance to go with Coach Ram over to either Italy or Mexico or Panama City or the ABC Islands? Boy, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's being in the Air Force. He was able to travel a lot, but I was able to go to Italy with him. There, he actually introduced me to volleyball, and I've been hooked on it ever since. But because there's there wasn't a local team for me to play on. I kind of drifted away from it. So right now I'm relearning, but all the other places that he have been are very strange to me, or I've never been to.
So what's it like in Italy? I've never been there. I hear it's beautiful.
It was gorgeous over there. We stayed over at the base he was based at the time, which is in Albiano Air Force Base, and we just traveled all of Europe, went to Venice, Florence, and just went sightseeing and had a blast over there.
That's great. What a great experience. I would love to go to Europe sometime, go to Italy. And boy, he's been everywhere already. Between Italy, Mexico, Panama City Beach, Florida, and the ABC Islands. 13-12, Aragon out of the timeout has grabbed a little bit of the momentum, and they have now tied it up with Scott Becker, the junior outside hitter, serving. Right down the line. Well placed.
Great spot by him.
Assistant coach for Aragon, Meliame Halafia. (15-13) now. Aragon with the lead. Back comes Noah Cito. He replaces Brendan Fan. Becker still serving. Arista Kessian dumps it. And there he tried to turn his body, but he was on his way down, it looked like, when he actually made contact.
Yes. The ball was a little too low for him to do that, but he tried to make the best of it.
Back to that three-point lead. Aragon out of the timeout. Done a nice job. They can't get it to any more than 3. Mills gets the side out, and here comes Mullins back into the game. He replaces Zach Cito. Well placed there by Isaiah Martin for Aragon. Pisa trying to give the Dons their biggest lead of the night, which would be 4. Mullins sends it to the back row. Manu for Aragon, and there's Arista Kessie. A nice save by Manu. Good rally here. And Mullins got a piece of the net, so they do get that biggest lead at 18-14 here in game 2. That was a nice rally.
It was very, very fast. It was very unexpected.
Pisa the serve. Nice block there by Martin. And a great shot there by Zach Cito.
Yeah.
The sophomore.
Great hustle by Anthony Liu, being able to save and set up Zach for that kill. Another great rally here.
Into the net once again. That was Noah Cito that time. And Coach Ram's going to send Eric Wong, a senior, back into the game. I believe it should be 20-15. but it's now 19-16. Brian Austria with that serve. Wong with the back set. Into the net goes Manu. And another timeout for Aragon's Halafia. Very competitive game two here, Joe.
It's very getting to be very close. Both sides not wanting to give the other team the game.
So what's Coach Ramp telling his boys right now?
I'm going to assume that stay to the technique. Make sure you guys talk. Try to be aggressive out there. That's
right.
I'm assuming that he's saying, but
right.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot more tense and stressful over there.
Right. A little less stressful up here, right?
Correct.
Austria for Mills. Manu. Good block by Martin and Manu. And the Dons get a side out.
Aragon really challenging Anthony, challenging his height and his hit.
Wong got into that one.
Yeah. Rips it right over to the one spot over there.
The senior gonna serve now, made a statement with that kill. Becker, nice block. And a side out for the Dons. Another good rally. Both teams really warming up now. They're playing some good volleyball out there.
Yeah, both of them getting into their rhythm, and they are both starting to play their game.
Oh, a little bit of confusion as Aristakessian started up at the net, and then he went back. Timeout for Coach Ram and Mills. So what was he trying to do technique-wise? He was at the net, he knocked it over, and then you saw him turn around and run back to the back row?
He was trying to get back into his position, get ready to pass. Obviously, he did not expect that ball to come right back over. That was something that the libero should have picked up on the Mills side, but because of all the confusion
I imagine that a lot of younger, inexperienced players will have to just get a better feel for the game on both sides of technique and positioning. It's not all just about elevation. It's slamming. Biggest lead of the night for the Dons is 5. They're 2 points away from evening this matchup at 1 game apiece. Good attempt there by Becker, but nonetheless, Mills gets that very much needed side out. Here's Noah Cito, the senior. Just a little bit long on the serve, and it's game point for the Dons. Kieran Manu to do the honors for Aragon. Nicely placed there by Zach Cito.
Great roll shot by Zach. Right into the middle of the court.
Anton Liu, the sophomore, going to serve it up. Pisa. Ooh. Good elevation there by Jonathan Garcia Rivetta, and that's game number 2, 25-20. And this match is all tied up at 1 apiece. It's been a great year of MCTV Sports at Mills High School so far, but we're not done yet. We still have coverage of Mills swimming, softball, and more baseball coming up. Check our schedule at mctv.tv for playback dates. And now we're going to have a special MCTV feature. We spoke to some of the players on this year's Mills boys volleyball team about how it feels to be part of this first season of the sport on campus. Let's take a look.
I think the season's been going great so far. We have improved a lot since the first day. We've been able to play competitively with a lot of teams who have been established.
The season's going well. It's our first year, so we're just trying to be competitive and learning new techniques every day.
We've gotten a lot better since we first started, and our chemistry and everything has improved. So I think we'll continue to get better as the season goes along.
The season's going well. The players have really dedicated themselves to the sport, to themselves, and to their teammates, which is a great basis to start a brand new team. That's all I can really ask for is just for their total immersion into the sport and to the mastery of their craft.
My goal for the rest of the season is to just continue to play hard and give it our best. And if we win together. If we lose together, because we're all a family.
My personal goal in the season is just to improve as a person, and for my passing, my hitting, and everything I can. And for a team, it's just to improve. It's not about winning or losing.
Our goals for the season is to continue to get better, always taking it to the next level, pushing the envelope of our training with our gameplay and with our teamwork, and definitely teamwork. It's just to make sure that we're staying in tune with each other.
I just want to thank to all the audience that come to our games, and I want to shout out to my coaches, my managers, and all the people who have supported this team.
Also just want to thank the student body of Mills and the whole city just for supporting us and coming out. Just please keep doing that so we can keep pressing on, and hopefully we put a smile on your face.
Looks like we have a few new line judges. One of those, is that Justine Sun?
Yes, Justine Sun over on the Mills side, and I do not know who the other one is on the Aragon side.
Okay. Set to begin game number 3 here at Mills High School. You're watching MCTV Sports, and you may be watching it live from Millbrae, California. On this Tuesday, April 15th, 2014. It's tax day. Did you get your taxes done there, Joe?
I did. I actually just turned in my refund check, so.
Oh, nice.
Very relieved.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you get it done earlier than others. Main thing is, as long as you get it done. I talked to my accountant yesterday, and she said that she's going to be working well into the night this evening. Ooh. Game 3 is underway. That was Noah Cito starting off with the serve. Ooh. And Aragon gets the side out. Game 1 went to the Vikings, 25-14. Game 2 went to the Dons, 25-20. This is Manu. Aristakessian, boy, he got up there. Into the net goes Aragon, and Garcia Rivetta tied up at 1. I'm Kenny Milch alongside Joe Ramil, who's also an assistant coach for the Vikings. Appreciate him taking the time to come up here in the booth. Things getting a little more competitive, a little more interesting.
Momentum's definitely picked up from both teams.
Game 3, of course, very important when it's tied at 1 apiece. Aristakessian just a little bit long. And I imagine conditioning also becomes a factor, especially later on in the match.
Right. We've definitely tested the Mills endurance team, and I am surprised they are not taxed out right now. But
who has the stamina? You know, like we said earlier, it appears Mills is much more athletic. Nice double block, but it goes out. Mills going to try to cut into that early deficit, down by 2. Jump serve for Fred Choi. That's Martin for Aragon with the kill. Nicely placed there on the back line. It's 5-2. There's Aristakessian. They'll get the side out on the lift. Boy, he's so dangerous up at the net. His leaping ability and the awkwardness of the left hand. Ooh, nice set, but then again, a double block. You were talking about the aggressiveness by Aragon at the net.
They're really shutting down the outside right now.
That's a nice kill there.
Wow.
He's looking down at it. Was that Eric Wong?
Yes, that was Eric Wong. He hit it into the very, very deep 6.
That's Austria with the serve. Free ball. Wong again. Push that one home, huh?
Right. He held it a little too long for it to be a hit.
Nicely placed there by Vercelli. Martin. Cito. And that was Manu for Aragon. 8-5. So the Dons have seized the momentum as Martin sends that serve into the net. They hold a slim 2-point lead here in game number 3 on MCTV Sports. I'm Kenny Milch alongside Joe Ramil. Streaming live for the first time in MCTV Sports history. We want to thank you for watching or tuning in. And another point for the Vikings. Aragon comes in with an overall record of 8-19. Mills, 1 win, 8 defeats. Becker, nice block.
Very great wall by Fred Choi.
Fred Choi. Little assist there by Noah Cito. They had a good block down the line, double block. And that's Eric Wong with the serve. Becker into the net. And Mills regains the lead, 9-8. 4 straight points for the Vikings. Nicely done by Eric Wong. Another one. Ooh. But that one's out. He'll take a rest. In comes Morgan Liu, the only freshman on the team. Score tied up at 9. There's Morgan. Over to Anton, his brother. From the back row, that was Austria. Oh! Anton Liu with a kill. Boy, that's pretty when he just elevates and the set is right on target. He's tough to stop.
He's definitely someone that Aragon should shut down right now.
Back set to Pisa, tough to handle. Mills up by 2. This is anybody's game, anybody's match. This game 3 is so critical. It's going back and forth now. Becker with a slam. Morgan Liu, the freshman, with a nice dig. Ooh. Not quite high enough, huh?
Yeah, a little too early on the jump. He was under the ball was more above him than it was in front of him.
A little anxious on that one.
He was.
Yeah. We can let him be. He's just a sophomore, right?
Yep.
Ooh, Fred Choi, boy, he elevated on that one. He's a junior. Gets it right back for the Vikes. Anton to serve. Miscommunication there. Four hits, they counted. Saw a little bit of a soccer kick. That's legal, huh?
I have no idea.
Arista Kessian sends it home.
I'm not too really sure about the rule on the soccer kick, but apparently it looks playable.
I think what I remember is that a pass is okay, but you can't kick it back over the net.
Oh, okay.
Not quite sure about that. We'll have to ask Coach Ram. Nice serve there, nice and deep by Noah Cito. Oh, check that. That's Liu, Anton. 15-10, biggest lead for Mills here in game 3. Remember, they won game 1 by 11. Won it easy. May see a timeout if Mills get this point. Fred Choi into the net on the block attempt. Garcia Rivetta for Aragon, and it's 16-10. Well, she waited quite a bit in game 1 for that timeout. She wasn't hesitant for the timeout in game 2. But now it's a 7-point deficit, and here she goes. Coach Halafia said she's seen enough. Her Dons trail by 7. What has Mills done recently to gain back? They were down 8-5, and they've outscored them now, what, 12-2.
It looks like they are really chiming in on their technique here in game 3. Game 2 was a little bit sloppier, but they are getting back into the rhythm.
It seems like they got a little energy boost as well. They seemed a little bit flat, like they were getting a little bit tired maybe. And all of a sudden now there's the second win, so to speak. Still serving is Anton Liu. 5 aces this year going into the contest. Pisa into the net once again is Aragon. 8-point lead. Arista Kessian got up once again. Coach Halafia starting to get a little bit concerned with her team's play. Starting to get after him a little bit. 19-10. It's quite a run by Anton Liu.
Great serve.
Oh. And the Dons seem a little bit flustered. They seem a little rattled here.
Number 11 was a little too far, misjudged the net, and hit it right into it.
(21-10). The Vikings on an extreme run here. I believe this is going to be the 11th straight serve for Anton Liu. It was 11-10 if I remember correctly when Anton started. Oh, what a great attempt. But Aragon finally gets the side out. Good hustle there by Noah Cito. Almost actually did get under it.
Yeah, he did. It was a great dig, but unfortunately his teammates weren't there to help him.
Becker. Out. Three points away from game number 2 victory here in game 3 for the Vikings. And Fred Choi mishit that serve. So we'll have to wait. That was Pisa's serve. Whoa! Anton Liu just didn't quite get on top of it, but from the back row, he elevated once again. Good call by our mystery linesman back there. She started to call it in, but then she realized it was out. I thought that was a good call.
Yep.
Ooh, nicely done there by Vercelli. Timeout, Coach Ram and the Vikings.
Very good. Aragon picking up momentum.
4 straight points now for the Dons. Coach Ram giving more instructions. Both teams once again independent, so there's not an actual league. There's 3 teams from the PAL, that have boys volleyball teams. San Mateo,
that was their first
Aragon, and
lead
Mills.
of the match,
Like we talked about
and it
earlier,
was short-lived.
get one more or three more and have a league next year. Out of the timeout, Pisa. Good timeout there by Coach Ram. Gets a side out. 2 points away from the Game 3 win are the Vikings. Arista Kessian to serve. The jumpy, and he just hit it into the net.
Toss was a little too high.
That was Garcia Rivetta for Aragon. Good elevation there. Noah Cito. Game point for Mills.
You are.
And that's the game. 25-16. Mills now leads this match 2 games to 1.
Is that
Many thanks go to the Magnolia of Millbrae for sponsoring this event. The Magnolia of Millbrae is a welcoming place for seniors who want luxurious living conditions with a swimming pool, fine dining, and a gated covered parking garage. For more information, please contact themagnolia.com or call 697-7700, or you can call toll free at 1-888-860-6915. And if you are enjoying watching this program or any other programs on MCTV, consider becoming an MCTV underwriter. It's a great way to get your name on local television and to support the Millbrae community. And of course, your support is crucial in helping MCTV to produce quality programming with a local focus. For info on underwriting opportunities or to sign up for an underwriting package, contact MCTV at 259-2343 or send an email to info@mctv.tv. Once again, I'm Kenny Melch alongside Joe Ramil here at Mills High School. It's the Vikings hosting the Dons, and Mills has taken a little bit of command of this match, winning Game 3 by 9 points and now lead 2-1. And Joe, this back and forth battle, Mills would like to pretty much end it right here. I don't imagine they would prefer to go in 5 games.
They, well, if it has to come to that, hopefully we could get out of here before dinner.
Although it would provide a lot of excitement for us.
It would. I'm not sure about the teams, but I can't wait to see what game 4 is like. Hopefully we could see great rallies again by both teams and a lot of kills by both sides.
Game 5 is almost kind of like overtime.
Right.
And we just had extra innings in our baseball game last week when Mills played against El Camino. Unfortunately for the Vikings, they lost in the 8th inning by a run. Final score was 5-4.
Oh, very close.
It was, and it was a great pitching effort by the left-hander Kyle Valens, a senior, threw 132 pitches, pitched all 8 innings. And Mills was actually down 4-0 in that game and came back with 2 runs. 2 runs in the 6th and then 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to send it to extra innings. Wow. We'll be doing 2 more baseball games, both as we turn the month of May. But right here, it's boys volleyball, high school style. The Vikings looking to close out this match, leading 2-1, looking for their second victory of the season. And Manu starts it off with the serve for the Dons. In red, that's Mills. And that's Fred Choi with the kill, starting it off 1-0 Vikes. Anton Liu, who served 11 straight points in game number 3, gets another one here, and Vikings lead it 2-0. Not really doing anything special.
It was a bad set by Aragon and was pushed right back over by Brian Austria, number 8.
Nice dink.
Very smart play. All of back row was playing deep corners, waiting for Aragon to smash it, but it was a very smart play by Aragon.
That was Enzo Fuenzalida, the freshman, number 4. Side out to the Dons. There's Becker. Becker with an ace. Ties it up at 2. Scott Becker Jr. Jonathan Garcia Rivera for the Dons as they take the lead 3-2, 3 straight points now for Aragon. Choi right in front of the back line, ties it up at 3. Well done.
Very good rip by him.
They needed a little more communication there.
Yeah, there was a little confusion by both players.
Choi. Into the net. That ball was left too high for Eric Wong, and he looked at that like a piece of candy dangling in the wind. Nice cross-court kill there. Not a lot of power on it from Garcia Rivera, but well placed. Kevin Reyes, the down ref, going to help school these boys on how to substitute properly.
Great up. Great roll shot.
Well placed by Eric Wong, the senior.
Yeah, that was a great spot.
And a very good rally overall by both teams. Jonathan Garcia Rivera serving for Aragon.
overpass, but
Manu at the net. We're tied up at 6. Aragon, if you're wondering, is located in San Mateo. Ooh. Little run here by the Dons. Nice serving by Garcia Rivera, the freshman. Instead of calling timeout, we send in a substitution. Another way of breaking the momentum, right? In the back row, Anton Liu. And the sophomore, Zach Cito. Wasn't sure if he was supposed to get that one, but no one else was.
Definitely took the executive decision to go after it and go for the kill.
And put it right on the line. Austria's serve goes into the net. Dons up by 2 here in game number 4. Good play up at the net by Anton Liu, and Eric Wong gets the side out. I believe if it does go game 5, isn't it up to 15?
Yes, in game 5. I believe if Aragon does win, then yes, the game does go up to 15.
Scott Becker with that last kill, the junior. Dons up by 2. This one will be up to 25 though. Not quite halfway through with this game number 4. Mills up 2 games to 1, looking to close it out. Tries for the line. Noah Cito, but it's out. Noah again, and he dinks it right into that open area in the middle. Side out Vikings. Aragon has never led by more than 5 in this match. And they actually won game number 2 by 5. Good elevation. Anton Liu, the sophomore.
Going up against a one-man block. But the blocker from Aragon was able to put his hands on it.
And you get a nice high position set. And Liu's pretty tough to stop. Another dink there by the freshman, Enzo Fuenzalida. 6 freshmen on the roster for the Dons, just 1 for the Vikings. Aragon also has 3 sophomores. Mills has 4. Just 1 senior on Aragon's team, and he's not here. We talked about him, their best player. Aragon also missing their setter today. Nice kill in the middle by Garcia Rivera, one of those freshmen we were talking about. Timeout Vikings. They trail by 5 here, which matches Aragon's biggest lead that they've had on the night. Mills going to have to find a way to get that 3rd win. We talked about stamina and conditioning being a factor, and you start getting here late in game 4 and looking around to game 5. It's kind of a battle of the wills, and who can muster up that strength from within.
Their endurance is definitely up. It doesn't look like they're all sweaty yet, but right now it looks like they're struggling with knowing what their roles are and just playing it smart.
And it sometimes affects the concentration level also. Your mind starts to get tired, right?
Right.
We need a big kill. We haven't had a big power kill in a while. Very close to that back corner. Justine's son says it was out, and the up referee, Charles Lee, agrees. So the Vikings get the side out. A couple of the Aragon players thought it was good. That was close.
It was close. It was just after the line.
Be interesting to see a replay on that if we got a shot of it. Good serve there by Fred Choi. Nonetheless, Mills takes advantage with another point. Cut into that 5-point deficit. They trail by 3. Manu off the ceiling. Good hustle there by Anton Liu. Anton Liu again. Eric Wong. And Arista Kessian with a big left hand sends it home. Fred Choi serving. A little anxious once again, Arista Kessian.
Yeah, had the right idea, but pulled the trigger too soon.
And that's going to come with experience, being just a sophomore and also a basketball player. This is new. You can tell he's got some natural ability.
And for him to pick it up that fast and be able to do what he does is just something that is very rare.
And impressive. 17-13 Aragon with that 4-point lead here in game 4, but Pisa's serve goes into the net for a side out. And Arista Kessian will serve. Harag, his first name. Team captain. Good block there by Noah Cito, a senior. The Vikes trail by only 2. Jump serve. Tough to handle. And another point for the Vikings. Little momentum going here. Cut it to 1. Mistiming the jump there was Vercelli. And we're all tied up.
Aragon needs a pass. There it is.
Noah Cito finding the open space, and the Vikings regain the lead. They were just down by 5, 15-10.
Good pass.
Putting the pressure on Aragon. Good hustle by Arista Kessian to get into position for that set. It's pretty quick also. Ooh. Nicely placed by Martin. Isaiah Martin, another freshman, number 9. Manu, another freshman, comes in. Have 4 freshmen a sophomore, 4 freshmen and 2 sophomores in the game right now for Aragon.
All right.
Manu tries the cross-court kill. One of those freshmen, side out, and we're tied at 19. A lot of excitement now in the gym here. Mills trying to close out this match for their 2nd win. They can taste it. Aragon not going to go down easy.
Eric pushing it deep. Wow.
Anton Liu just missed it.
That was a great set by Harag.
Really was. They put their 1 junior that's on the roster today into the game. He's the older veteran, Scott Becker, the only junior. Like we said, they just have 1 senior on the team. Artem Kozakov, who's not here. He's taking a class at CSM. And their setter is the other junior. So a very young Aragon Dons squad and an older Mills team trying to take advantage. They trail by 1 here. Game 4, 21-20. Mills has 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, and a freshman. Becker, long, tied up at 21. Eric Wong, senior, serving. (22-21). Mills is 3 points away.
Yeah. They really want the 2nd game. And
timeout, Coach Halafia for Aragon.
Ooh, man, this is a really close game.
I'm sorry, no, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, no, I was just saying that this is a really close game. It's almost coming to an end if Aragon doesn't go for the win. But I can't wait to see what happens here.
Can Coach Halafia get this young group of Dons to pull it together here? Late in game 4, facing defeat. Becker.
Straight up.
Mullins into the game for Mills. Credit that to Mullins, and now we're just 2 points away from a game victory, which would give Mills the match. Pisa, Manu, Vercelli, and there's Mullins again. Great substitution by Coach Ram, and Coach Halafia is going to call another timeout. They face match point.
Wow, fresh off the bench, and he's really giving it to Aragon.
Sometimes a substitution will give that much needed energy.
Right.
And you may have heard in the background here on MCTV Sports, Coach Ram told his Vikings to say on 3, finish. And that's what they'll try to do. Coach Halafia tells her Dons to call out side out. So this could be match point. The senior Eric Wong going to try to finish off the Dons here. Great serve. Ristikessian. Into the net, and the Vikings have done it. They win it in 4.
Wow.
Game 1, they won 25-14. They lost game 2, 25-20, but bounced back. In game 3, they won it handily, 25-16, and here they close it out 25-21. What a great job by Coach Ram and this Viking squad, and they were very impressive tonight.
They were, both teams. Yeah, I'm speechless right now. They brought everything that they've been practicing, and yeah, as it shows here, they played very smart and very aggressively.
With the loss, Aragon falls to 8-20 overall, and with the victory, Mills improves their record to 2-8. We want to thank you very much for joining MCTV and the Mills High School Art of Video class in our first ever live sports production. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We do have DVD copies of today's game for sale. Just go to mctv.tv/buy, B-U-I, and look for the DVD cover on our Square store. You can also give us a call at 259-2343, and we'll take your order over the phone. DVD sales go to support the production of more MCTV sports events, so you are helping to keep our excellent sports programming going. For more information, give us a call or check out our website at mctv.tv. Well, Joe, we want to thank you so much for joining us up here in the booth and being an assistant coach. Congratulate you as well on the victory.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you for having me up here, and wow, what an exciting game to be up here in the booth with you.
All right. We want to thank our entire MCTV Sports crew. For Joe Ramil, I'm Kenny Mills. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on MCTV Sports. Good night, everybody.